Once again, we are facing AEK Athens in the Cup. It's the quarter-final second leg. Roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to the Journeyman Save. I am Coach Left Foot. It's a pleasure to have you with me. A little bit of news to catch up on, but today we are playing AEK in the quarter-final second leg. Our form has been excellent, whilst theirs has been inconsistent at best, is what it's described. Well, it's described as inconsistent. I added on the at best bit, but it makes it sound more dramatic. Inconsistent at best. But anyway, yes, we are playing AEK twice in a row. That's why we're back. However, we are only going to do one game this episode because in the next episode it's only going to be 2 games away anyway, because we're going to play AEK and the first leg against Partizan offline, and then online on YouTube we'll be playing Xanthi and Partizan in the Europa League first knockout round leg 2. So only one game today, but oh my word, is it a big. In the first leg we drew 0-0 at home, which was disappointing. We followed that up by a 3-0 and a 5-0 hammering of 2 different teams. And if you look at the goal scorers, it's been amazing. So Marco Tos got off the score sheet, got off the mark, sorry, for the club. 55 minutes gone, Marco Tos, and then Jan Petric, 2 CLF Patreons getting the goals. And then the next leg, another 2 got them. Marco Tos got another 2 goals, 6th and 89th. And then Lovro popped up with another goal. So the Patreons are doing wonders at the moment for Olympiakos in the Greek League. Other goal scorers in that one, Gil Diaz and Hikam Kalhoul. We have a bit more news for transfers as well. Hikam Kalhoul has agreed to transfer away from the club to Real Betis at the end of his contract. Whilst I did try to get him to sign a new one, I'm not that fussed. I think there's better right wingers out there that we can get in the summer. And the only other bit of news is we have a new player. Andrea Balic has joined, which will probably be quite famous to a few of you. Very good stats, only 25, so looking a bit towards the future. We've probably overplayed slightly with 10 million. But I think he's going to be very good. He comes from Udinese, which is a tougher division than ours, where he has been playing pretty well. 6.8, 7.06 and a 6.82. He should really do very well in this division, in my opinion, and he's going to get a start today in the centre of midfield. So let's go into the game and see how we line up. And this is it, 4-2-3-1 as you would expect. Mitrushkin in goal, Tenes, Gomez, Barrerio and Del Croy are the back 4. Balic and Mendy in the middle, Cahoul on the right, Fortunis in behind Djurdovic and Diaz up front. The home team in AEK Athens line up with Varela in goal, Sergio Howe, Bondarenko, Ignoma, Sahovic, Johansson, Agriopoulos, Muthop, Mantalos, Aesio, and a name I cannot see. Petros, no, that's that guy. Rafael Leao on loan from Sporting from Portugal. That's how they line up. Let's go into the dressing room. There's only one thing you can say like this, passionately. Let's give the fans something to cheer. They do not need to hear any more information than that. The game gets underway. And here we go. Balic collects the ball. Can we get a nice early kickoff goal? No, we can't, because that is the end of the highlight kickoff. The kickoff highlight, even. But yeah, hopefully everybody out there is doing well. Thank you so much for all your messages of support with the move to Singapore. I am really hoping that we'll be able to keep the channel and the series going once I'm set up over there. There will be quite a big delay. I will let you know which video is going to be the final video that I can put out whilst I'm in the UK. As we go 1-0 up, Hikam Kalhoul, even though he's got a move away from the club organised, he is not letting his commitment drop, putting us a 1-0 up away from home in just coming up to us at the 12th-ish minute, 11th, 12th minute. Mendy got it into Balic, who into Fortunis. Good ball over Djurdovic there, round the corner. In it goes. Good run from Cahoul, not tracked, and fires it past the stranded goalkeeper. 1-0 to Olympiakos. But yes, as I was saying, I will let you know when I think it's going to be around about the final time of the video before I move, because then when I move, there's probably going to be about 2 months until I can get all the equipment set up, well, shipped over, set up, and settled in enough so that, you know, my wife doesn't get annoyed with me when I'm recording videos instead of going out and seeing the wonderful parts of Asia that we could go and see. So there's going to be some change in scheduling time. As Sao is through, that's going to be a penalty and it's probably going to be a red card. It's not. He didn't even book him. So, can Mantalos score? Yes, he can. Into the top corner. 1-1 on the day. 1-1 on aggregate after the 0-0 first leg. And Mantalos brings it back, which I assume means away goals may count, because that's quite an urgent pick up and run back from the AEK player. So, let's see what happens. Gomez did get booked for that tackle as well. Another highlight. Sergio Yao on the right-hand side. Johansson. In it goes. Balic with a good header clear. Djurdjevic will get there after a bit of a tussle, it looked like, with the centre midfielder. But Djurdjevic into Fortounis. Our star man shoots over the bar. Probably could have held it up and looked for a through ball. But positive signs as we look to move forward. It's going very well. Cahool is tackled by Sahovic. Igropoulos into Mantalos. Up to Axeo again. He's won one penalty. Cuts inside, shoots. Easy save from Mitrushkin, that one, and really shouldn't worry about it. The one thing I do want to do is I just want to use, so a lot of this you don't normally see, but going into the analysis, I just want to see, as you can see, we're playing quite high. We are forcing them back. They're not really causing us much danger in behind, which, up top, which probably means they're trying to play in behind quite a lot. I'm wondering if there's anything else we can just go and look at, because it's quite interesting at the moment. See, their highest rating at the moment is their goalkeeper. Their right back's playing quite badly, whereas our centre back is. So I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to go and have a look. I just want to see where their passes are going. So if we just take these off and start afresh at the moment. I don't want combinations on at all. I want to look at AEK, and I just want to see where they're complete. Which way are they? They're not really focusing. Well, they're not focusing anything down the right at the moment. They're mainly coming down the left. I don't know. Am I reading that right? I think it's central and left, isn't it? It's very much central and left. I think I'm going to try and exploit the fact that it looks like they're going mainly down to the left hand. Yeah, okay, let's get rid of that screen. I think it's, yeah, I think that's where they're going. So we're going to go into tactics. I think we're going to down their left. So we're going to put Tenes onto a defensive fullback and just leave him there. But we're then going to push him up to an advanced playmaker. And we're just going to see if that gives us, is that right? Down their left would be our right. Yeah, so let's see if that just evens things out a bit. I just want to, if they're trying to force things down their left, we put a defensive player there, and then we can force one of the midfielders to be a bit more attacking. As Balic picks it up, here he is, the guy we've just changed, runs in down to the right hand side, puts a cross in, it's headed away, and Agoripoulis looks for Leao as they look to hit us on the counter-attack. Leao runs forward, a bit isolated, runs into space, Delcroix with a good tackle, and Mitrushkin clears away. Bondreko will pick that up easily. Aseo, Mendy reads the pass, but he's robbed. Leao's in. He's gone down that left-hand side where we've just tried to counter it, and they've scored. And I just think that was a bit lucky. I don't think that's anything to do with the tactics we've just changed. But let's go and have a look at that in 3D. As Aseo's here, I mean, it's more the fact that the right back doesn't track, but then when Mendy loses the ball, he's already sort of going for a counter-attack as Leao pounces on it, and it's 2-1 to AEK. We're going to leave the tactics as they are for the time being and just see if it does produce anything that we can use. So Fortounis with a free kick to Cahool. Cahool is robbed. Oh my god, we've been our own worst enemies at the moment. Delcroix up the line. Sergio Yao gets the ball. Johannesson into Mantalos. Good tackle. It's headed back. Varela will pick that up very easily. And we are just struggling at the moment. Mendy with a headed forward. Fortounis can't get there, but it deflects off him the clearance. And Djurdjevic picks it up into Cahool, who's robbed. Aseo comes forward. Ball over the top, looking for Leao. Leao's in behind, shoots, and that's never troubling. Mitrushkin in goal. We're not playing the best at the moment. Balic and Mendy really not getting into the game in the middle. Delcroix not playing well. Tenes looking pretty poor as well. I think we're going to bring Linez on at right back at half time. We might, I think one of the centre midfielders is going to have to come off as well. I'd rather not have the embarrassment of taking off the new big money signing. So Martin Linez is going to come on, and we are just going to change this back to a full-back on support, just so that we go back to our original formation. I think we will keep Balic there. Do I? We'll drop him back to the centre. Oh, no. A centre midfielder on support. He's good enough to be able to do that. I know he is. We're going to give them a little bit longer. Sergio Gomez is having a shocker as well, but I should probably take him off after giving away the penalty and on a yellow card. We'll give him a little bit longer, see how it does. We're not going to go attacking yet because I'm pretty sure they're playing on counter-attacking. We will take retained possession off just for the moment. Into the team talk we go assertively. It's either let's do something for fans, or I expect to see a much better showing. That's fired them right up. I can't. It's been disappointing to be a one goal down in a game like this, we really should be doing better. As Multhap starts for AEK on the right-hand side and Barrio takes the ball. But yeah, it's just that centre midfield partnership is a bit of a concern. Maybe Tassides on for Balic to go back to the normal partnership we use. In fact, I'm going to do it now because, no, I'm not, because it's not letting me. There we go. Tactics, we'll pause it in there. Balic off for Tassides. Tassides to play as the deep line playmaker. Mendy to play as the support midfielder. And I've got to take Gomez off, but I don't think I've got anyone. Del Croy can play in the middle, but I haven't got anyone that can come on at left back. And I'd rather bring on a striker to try and make the difference, to be honest. So Gomez is going to stay on a 5.9, which is very unlike me. I think I may have to sub him off if it doesn't improve. But you never know. Half an hour to go. We need a goal. And Johansson gets to that ball first. Multhap into Mantalos. Leao has just split the defence again. He's in on goal. What a save from Mitrushkin. And Gomez makes a recovery tackle. And we need to mark that guy. We really need to mark him. So opposition instructions. Tight marking always. It bloody well should be always. Closing down always. We will tackle him hard as well still. I think... Who's got the better marking? Marking 14 for Gomez. Let's go back into that. And Barrio marking 12. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to get Gomez. I know he's on a yellow card and I know he's not having the best of games, but he is going to mark Rafael Leao specifically because we need to stop him getting through that gap in the middle of the park. And that rating is just terrible. It's absolutely terrible and he really should come off. But unless I go to a 3 at the back formation, I mean, I don't really want to play the 4-2. I could go 3 at the back with Linez, Barrio and Del Croy and play like a 3-5-2 and put Marco Toss on because he's in good form at the moment. How long have we got? Half an hour. Let's leave it a little bit more and we'll see how it goes. Mendy picks up a yellow card, but we do have a throw-in. Fortounis has it into Mendy. Mendy back to Fortounis to Djurdovic. Djurdovic is tackled by Marios and that's happening far too often at the moment. Aseo, ball forward. Leao, who is being marked slightly better, but goes around Gomez very easily and shoots incredibly wide from a tight angle. I'm going to demand more from my players for the next 10 minutes or so. And let's see what happens. Okay, we need a goal and there is roughly 15 minutes to go. So Gomez is coming on. Marco Toss. Can you be the saviour we need? Hello, what's going on there? My mouse suddenly froze and put Marco Toss at centre midfield, which is not what we want. So it's doing it again. Come on, mouse. What's wrong with you? Djurdovic out here. I think we're going to go 3 at the back, which won't... Oh, come on. Which won't be the best formation. Kalua for Diaz out there. Diaz is a... Can you play as a winger there? Yeah, winger on support. Winger on support. Mendy, we're going to have to put you on defend, I think, because we're just going to chuck people forward. So we will mix up the parking, I always say that, passing. We'll lower the tempo ever so slightly. Don't have to close them down as much with only 3 at the back. I think we're going to play a risk here and go offside trap, which means we no longer want... he's not marking him. He's not marking him. Yeah, we don't want... I don't mind marking tighter, but we don't want man-to-man marking if we're doing the offside trap, because it means you'll be staying the wrong side of them too often. So here we go, and then the final roll of the dice, attacking for the last 10 minutes. I think we're going to have to... Well, they've got a corner. Mantalas, this could be game over. Fortounis heads it away, but no one's there to get on it for us. Sahovic picks it up. Can we get a tackle in? No. Agripoulis. Agripoulis back to Sahovic. Sahovic holds on to it. Back to Agripoulis. They're just keeping the ball very well here. Mantalas, good pressure on the ball. Johansson, poor pass. Del Croy picks it up to Gil Diaz. Gil Diaz up to Fortounis, looking for Marco Toss, but it's a poor pass. And Agripoulis into Mantalas. Mantalas to Affinet, they've actually taken off their star striker. It's another penalty. For God's sake, what is wrong with these teams? This is so frustrating. We're going to lose. AEK have been a much better team. Mantalas shoots, puts it in. It's 2 penalties for them. 3-1. We really need to get this ball forward now. So let's push it forward. Pump the ball into the box. More direct passing. We're going to try and exploit... We're going to take pumping off, actually. We're going to exploit the flanks. We will go high. We will close them down more. We'll go attacking still. Whip the crosses in. I don't really need to get stuck in. We're doing that anyway and fouling them a lot. So, it's just so frustrated. Marco Toss, let's get you as a complete forward on attack as well. Oh, right. Winger on attack. We really need to go and get some goals. Winger on attack. This was not what I had in mind when I started pressing that record button. It's 3-1 after that penalty. Mantalas gets his 4th of the season. They're going to probably counter us quite easily. I imagine they're playing a counter-attacking formation, which could really screw us over. Right, for the last 5 minutes, let's just encourage them. See what we can do. Come on. Nothing's happening. This is what happens when you go attacking in Football Manager. When you put players to ultra-attacking, nothing ever happens. It's ridiculous. Fortunis to Panagitos, Djurdovic and Mantalas. Now, all you can gather from this is that my tactical switches that I made completely backfired. Affinity's in. That's the problem with playing 3 at the back. It's very easy to counter on Football Manager. I wonder if I'd never made those changes, would this have all happened? But, oh well, I think I made the changes for the right reasons. But that's going to be the end of the game unless we can get 2 fire goals inside 5 seconds, which I don't think we will. Agadopoulos out to Asehio. And there is the full-time whistle. We're out of the cup, which is very, very annoying. I'm going to be very aggressive with them. I'm not happy with that performance. That was shocking. Oh, rubbish. Oh well, we'll focus on the league. That's fine. We do defeat against AK Athens. Oh, shut up. Send assistant. Cahool. Damn right you reveal my fury. That was absolutely shocking. So that's probably killed the dynamics. Oh no, it hasn't. We're still in the green. Wrestling atmosphere good, match cohesion is good as well. Lots of people are starting to become unhappy. Luckily, nobody supports them, so that's very, very good for us. But we are out of the cup at the quarterfinal stages. So next up will be the league game against Xanthi, and then FK Partizan in the league from, I want to say they're from Serbia. Is that right? No. Yes, Serbia. I am right. Never doubt myself. I should never doubt myself. But yeah, the first loss in a very long time. It's just a shame it's come against our big rivals. Let's hope we can get revenge against them in the league, which I will be playing offline. But thank you very much. I don't think I signed anyone else. I've just had a sudden thought. Did I sign anyone else? No, I didn't. Yeah, Andrea Balic is the only signing. Weirdly as well, my transfer window hasn't closed, so I can still buy people. I don't know if that's a bug in the game, because surely Greece are bound by the same rules as everybody else for transfer windows. But as you can see here, we're into March and it still doesn't say it's shutting. So, I mean, look, I'll show you what I mean. If I go into Scout Players, Player Search, and then we'll look at Andre Ivan, who does look pretty good. If I go Make Offer, it just says, oh no, it does say they're going through in the next window, the 1st of July. Well, I didn't get the option to partake in deadline day or anything like that. It's, yeah, it's just happened. So, okay, that's very weird. I don't know if anyone else has had that. Let me know down below. Let me know what you think about that really crap cup tie. That was shocking. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'm going to be out of here, so I'll chat to you all very, very soon. But for now, I'm out. Cheers.